The Face in the Mask by Giorgio Agamben. What is called the countenance, which can exist in no animate being besides a human being, indicates character. From Cicero, De Legibus. All living beings are in a state of openness. They show themselves and communicate with one another, but only human beings have a face. Only for a human being is one's own appearance and communication to others a fundamental experience. Only human beings make their faces the site of their own truth. What the face exposes and reveals is not something that can be put into words, not something that can be formulated in a signifying proposition. It is in their faces that humans unwillingly drop their guard. It is in the face, before any words are spoken, that they express and reveal themselves. And what the face expresses is not only an individual's emotional state, but first and foremost their openness, their exposure, their communication to others. This is why the face is the site of politics. If there are no animal politics, it is only because animals, who are always and already in openness, do not take issue with their exposure. They simply dwell in it without worrying about it. This is why they are not interested in mirrors or in the image as such. Men, on the contrary, want to recognize themselves and to be recognized. They want to grasp their own image. They seek their truth in it. In this way, they transform their openness into a world, into the field of incessant political dialectics. If individuals only had to communicate information, this thing or that thing, there would never be proper politics, but only an exchange of messages. But since they must first communicate their openness, in other words, a pure communicability, the face is the very condition of politics, the site on which everything that individuals say and communicate is founded. The face, in this sense, the true city of men, the fundamental political element. It is by looking at the faces that individuals recognize themselves and develop a passion for one another. It is how they perceive affinity and diversity, distance and proximity. A country that decides to renounce its face, to cover with masks the faces of its citizens everywhere, is then a country that has purged itself of any political dimension. Inhabiting this empty space, which is at every moment subjected to a control which knows no limits, individuals now live in isolation from one another. They have lost the immediate, insensible foundation of their community, and they can only exchange messages directed towards a name that no longer possesses a face, a faceless name.